hey, it's the final episode. And 2 episodes in a row have ended exactly the same way. If this one ends like that, I'm out of here. Well, I'm out of here anyway because the show will be over, but just gonna be like, whatever. So, do we think Dani's gonna die? Well, you know, I don't. I give it 50-50. Even though in a regular show, she wouldn't. Because, she's the main character. She's, the one we root for. She's normal. We want to see her with Jamie. But where is she in the future? If she's with Jamie, where is she? Henry's coming? On his steed? His horse? He's probably driving a car. Or he'd rock up on a motorbike, You don't know. He could be cool. How are we going to separate Miles and Peter? I don't know. Magic? Maybe he can't leave Bly. Maybe they can separate them the way they separated him and Rebecca. Maybe the lady can take him out of the body somehow. Maybe we can use her. Maybe Hannah will come in. Maybe Owen. Maybe Jamie. Maybe Hatman. Any number of things. Or, as I said at the start of the previous episode, maybe Dani can use her jiu-jitsu. Because she's been taking lessons. You don't know that she hasn't. That's what jiu-jitsu is with the hands. I don't know. We're going to have to go into the lake and burn the body. It's the only way to be sure. And maybe Rebecca can help. Maybe some of the ghosts can rugby tackle her or something. Kind of, I don't know, unglue themselves. Somebody going to make a sacrifice play probably to save the rest. Or maybe it's just a happy ending all around. Maybe everybody's happy. Or maybe everybody's dead. So now that I've predicted literally everything, except the actual thing that's going to happen, let's watch it. Don't even know how much I said in the last episode. Maybe it was a boring reaction. I'll surprise myself though in editing. I'll go, oh yeah, I remember when I said that.
My name is Hannah Gross. The year is 1987.
She's going to do something.
Oh, I can't.
Don't walk into the light, Hannah. Wait. Save Dani.
What a curious and charming man. I thought. I looked at you and...
She had the hots for you?
I forgot myself for a moment.
I don't see it. I don't see the chemistry.
I loved you, Owen.
What a life we could have had.
Oh, Owen, wouldn't it have been wonderful?
It would have been for a few months. And then we would have realised we had nothing in common.
Well, you have to warn me, don't you?
Oh, yeah. Because you
have to help me.
Owen's still alive.
Out there. This isn't me. This is just you.
Go.
You do something.
Be brave in death, Hannah.
Go, Hannah. See what she can do. Tackle her.
Get inside.
Punch her.
Now hide. Let her go.
Ooh. Ghosts walking through each other. Jeez. Come on, she's bringing her up to the murder room. Bring her to the bed? This is the killing room, right? Ooh, there's the one you want. And then Henry can save her.
Please.
See, you came for a child, remember? Good stuff, Laura. Back to the river. Okay, we've got a good setup for Henry to appear. Ooh, here he comes. It's not a motorbike.
Hey! Uncle Henry!
Yeah.
Put her down! Put her down now! I said, put her down!
He's still alive. She didn't snap him. Oh, he's dead. Shit. Ooh, Jamie? Owen? What are they doing together?
This is going to sound insane, but We both had an awful dream and
Ooh,
we just
having
drove
dreams.
and-
Go to the lake.
I need you at the lake.
Go.
Help me! Help me!
It's okay, sweetheart.
Rebecca?
I feel it.
Jesus, Rebecca. Thought you were
I'll feel
good.
it for you.
Owen tried to breathe life into Henry, who hovered between life and death. Soon Flora would find
Ooh,
herself
he's not quite-
dream-hopping endlessly at
Not
Bly.
quite dead yet.
She had to try.
It's you! It's me! It's us!
Ooh. Lady heard her. She coming back. She's like, what did you say? Ooh, her eyes. Change color.
Tell him I love him. And the rest, well, it's just...
Get back in there, Henry. Oh, he's gone.
I'm so sorry, Miles.
Peter? He's gone. Are they all the people the lady killed just disappearing? Has the lady gone into Dani? Is that what's happening?
The au pair invited Viola into herself, and the invitation had been accepted. In that instant, the spell that Viola had cast over Bly was broken.
And all the ghosts were unglued? Okay, makes
And all of the
sense.
spirit
So sorry, kids.
Dani?
I'm so very sorry.
There's a chest worth a lot of money in the lake. Can we drain it?
The next day, Owen assisted 5 men from town where they gently lifted the housekeeper's body from the well.
And then they went over to
It
the
was
lake
assumed she'd
and got a chest.
in her fort.
Is Dani going to be
The
acting
days
all
that followed
weird?
were calm.
Will you teach me how to sew patches onto things?
If you like.
Aww. Oh, he looks so... Aw. He's not banished anymore. Get them out of this stupid manor. It's kind of funny, the whole show kind of wrapped up in 20 minutes? Or 10 minutes? What's the rest of the episode going to be about?
It's alright.
You still
Okay.
you, Dani?
I feel her
Okay.
in here.
Okay, at least we're acknowledging that she's accepted her in.
It's waiting.
Don't walk into the lake,
She's
Dani.
waiting. At some point, she's gonna take me.
Well, Jamie, you'll kick her ass.
Do you want company? Or you
Yeah.
wait for your beast in the jungle?
Yes, please.
Will you visit us?
Depends on where you're going.
And as long as we don't have to come back to this house.
America, I think.
Are you sure you want to give me this?
Look, one of her eyes.
Must have it.
One of her eyes is a different color. The other is
It's you.
still her. That's super interesting.
Well,
Flora, can you confirm all the ghosts are gone?
I don't know how I will ever thank you.
Never speak to me again. See ya. Oh, he's hugging. She's not your. It's not season 1.
Where would we be, we wretched people,
Have you considered an eye patch?
without the generosity of our betters?
I'm tense. I know the show is nearly over, but I'm tense.
You alright, Puffins?
Do, 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 do. Here are the gates. Do, 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 do. We're driving through the grates. Do, 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 do. There's the house in the background. Do, 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 do. Now we're coming back here. Do, 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 do. Hey, they made it out.
If you keep driving north, it looks pretty rural. Lots of green.
Nice.
The days turned to months. The months to more.
Ooh,
And
good.
before the au pair knew it, a year had passed.
Have something for you.
Oh, yeah?
Ooh. Is it a moonflower?
Is that a moonflower?
That's what I said.
Yeah. We've got a problem, Poppins. I'm not sick of you. I'm actually pretty in love with you, it turns out.
That's not like you, Jamie. I don't want to get attached and have it ripped away from me.
1 year became 2. And from 2, it spread into an endless time. So it seemed.
Shut up. End of story. Happily ever after.
4, 5 years would pass. And that peace held for years.
Until
Which-
there she is. She's gonna walk back to Bly in her sleep, walk into the lake.
My cooking is still shite.
Jamie, could you tie a rope to me when I sleep? Just to make sure I don't go anywhere?
Found it on the street.
Well, there's your problem. Your roots.
What is it? Ooh. Is it an engagement ring? Is she proposing?
You're my best friend. And I love my life. And I don't know how much time we have left, but however much it is, I want to spend it with you.
This is so sweet. Sad and sweet.
To Hannah.
To Hannah.
Hannah,
Hey, they are growing up.
just don't look in the mirrors. You've had the experience of this. Just start covering them again.
Flora's boyfriend.
Flora's boyfriend.
Flora's got a boyfriend.
How old are they?
She's 12.
She's 17.
Jesus.
So they're all happy?
Yeah. It's interesting, though. The way they talk about Bly. They don't remember anything about it.
Ooh.
What? So they've just forgotten it all?
Well, they know they used to stay at Bly when they were children.
That's for the best.
So the details, the specific moments, the
ghosts?
The fear of it all that we were so afraid would infect the rest of their lives is just faded away.
I don't know if Oni even saw anything.
Left is the shadow.
Ooh, she's gonna see her in the... Here we go, here we go, here we go. There she is.
What happened?
I saw her.
She's in the sink.
What did you see?
We need to get a plumber.
Okay.
You do the dishes from now on. I will...
I'll do the washing up from now on. Yeah?
It's gonna be okay.
I'll marry her again when we can.
Ooh, she in the bath. Jamie, quickly. Go, 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 go.
Dani?
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. She's still alive.
Dani. Dani. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm so tired, Jamie.
We're losing her day by day, minute by minute.
I'm not even scared of her anymore.
Bad sign.
I just stare at her and
It's like she's tired and she's giving up. Gonna give in. Ooh. Ooh, here we go. She sleeps, she wakes, she walks, she kills. Jamie's fine. She didn't do anything to Jamie. Jamie's fine. Get out of here. Go walk. Jamie's fine. She's telling the story. Get out of here. That could be it. This could be the last time she ever saw her.
And she could not risk the most important thing. Her most important person.
She just left. Ooh. She's back at Bly. Is she gonna find her here, or is she gonna be already in the lake? Careful, Jamie. Is she gonna see her?
And you, me, us. Dragged me down like you did the others. But the lady in the lake was different now. In fact, no one would ever be taken again.
I knew it was coming. It was hard to see it. It's hard to see Jamie so upset. She's my favourite character, along with Hatman.
The gardener would gaze into reflections,
Yeah,
hoping to see her face.
like we saw in episode 1.
She'd leave a door open at night, waiting for her lover to return. The au pair's memories would fade, like Viola before her.
That guy's been standing
Like the children
for the entire
she too
story.
forgets
Jesus.
her past.
9 hours. Good job,
She
dude.
She will merely walk the grounds of Bly.
Anyway, congratulations on your wedding.
Christ, is that the time?
Huh? I've been standing for 9 hours. I gotta go. Who are you? Are you Owen? All grown up? Who are you?
You okay?
I'm perfect.
Per-
Just enjoying the
perfectly splendid. Your name Flora?
I liked your story. I'm a mess.
No, you're not. I cry all the time, for no good reason.
4 or 5 times a day.
You know, it's funny. I thought you might be making it up just off that name.
What are you talking about?
It's a funny coincidence, I suppose.
Hmm?
My middle name is Flora. Good night.
Just a coincidence.
Good night.
Just.
And if it's a lie, say it will be. I know you're onto me.
Oh, that's who they are. Yep. Okay. Okay. Good. Good. It was frickin' Owen. Wait, is that? Didn't Henry want to interject when she was telling the story about how much of a shit he was earlier in the show? That's not the way I remember it. Leave the door ajar. That was sweet. It was like we had both a dark ending and a happy ending all at once. The lady took her, she died, but they lived happily ever after for like 10 years. So it was kind of a really sweet ending, really melancholy, happy ending, but also a melancholy, sad ending. And it gives you that sense of completion, you know? One thing this season has done very well is to paint the entire picture. Now, sometimes that's not a good thing. You know, sometimes you want little ambiguity, a little bit of, you know, mystery. But this show is just like, no, here's this piece and here's this piece. Oh, that's missing. Well, here's an episode. There we go. That piece is now filled in. And they just looped everything, tied up everything. Even at the end, even at the wedding, it's like, and that's that person, and that's this person, and that's who's here. The first 15 minutes of this episode is where all the action took place, all the decisions. Hannah tried to intervene, couldn't. Then Henry tried to stop her, got temporarily killed. Little Owen, good job Owen, by the way, rolling back. Owen didn't see anything. I don't think any supernatural. He might have seen the lady in the distance, but he didn't really get a good glimpse, I don't think. And then I thought Jamie was going to try and save her, but Dani got back there again after she, you know, she was like, "No, I let you in. How about that?" And the lady in the lake is like, "You know what? Let's do it." And she went into her, but kind of in a half and half sort of way. Not in a take you over sort of way. In a, I'll have this eye, and I'll be waiting. And when I get tired of your life, and you're happy, we're going back to the lake. How about that? And Dani's like, okay. But once we're in the lake, we're not killing anybody. It was heartbreaking when Jamie came back to Bly and dove in to see her. You could really feel that emotion from her. It's the only part of the entire show that made me tear up. It's a really visceral, anguished reaction. I like that. But then the whole storyline with Peter and Rebecca it just ended. You know, it was just done. Peter apologizes to Miles. Rebecca fades away. Once the lady decided to go into Dani, it was like everybody's just released. Hannah's gone up to heaven. All the ghosts in the house, they all disappear. Face, person, gone. So it was like a reset switch. So all those stories that we were kind of I was speculating, like, what's Peter's plan? How is he going to get out of this? You know, because he's thinking, going to do anything it takes. But in the end, taken out of his hands. So that's the only way. That's the only thing I didn't like. It's the only thing that surprised me about the season, that story didn't. His story, his and Rebecca's, didn't lead to a point, to a climactic point. It was sort of going in a direction, and then it just woo like that. That's my mime for the whole story, his story. And nothing burned down. No chapel burning, no house burning, nobody choking to death. Maybe it's in his future. Careful, Miles. Don't be playing with matches. Don't run with scissors. So yeah, that last episode was the ending of the show, and then what happens after the ending. And that second part was just kind of tying up everything, putting the story together, closing all the arcs, and yeah, it was satisfying. Overall, the show wasn't very scary or anything. I had more fun with it than scares. You're just spotting all the things in the background. And you kind of, once the first few episodes go by, you're like, okay, it's kind of fun. It's like, ooh, there's one. Even though I was completely blind after the first episode. And the only threat was the lady in the water. So yeah, the season was like a puzzle. Really interesting to watch, to puzzle out, and like a mystery. And then a really satisfying, sweet ending with a little tinge of sadness. So yeah, I liked it. Overall, I'd recommend people watch this season. And I'm looking forward to do a third one. Different place. Bring everybody back again. Give them different parts to play. New accents. More ghosts in the background. I love it. I'll be back here. I don't care if there's 20 episodes in season 3. I'll watch them all 20 days in a row. Anyway, thank you for watching me go through this season. If you've enjoyed my reactions, I do other stuff too. And stick with me. We'll have fun with other shows. And yeah. It's been a fun one. Very enjoyable week of watching and editing and spotting little things. And yeah, I'll see you next time.